It's news time. Information is power. The current, the news headline. Buhari suspends Abuja Electricity Distribution Company management indefinitely over strike action. The news in full. President Muhammadu Buhari, following a strike action embarked upon by staff of the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, AEDC, on Monday, has approved the indefinite suspension of the management of the company. This was even as he ordered the Bureau of Public Enterprise (BPE) to set a new AEDC interim governing board. AEDC staff had shut down power facilities over non-payment of arrears of pensions, allowances, salaries, and promotion. This led to power disruption of customer service by the DISCO. The Minister of State for Power announced this in a statement issued by his media aide, Ofem Oke, on Tuesday. He described the non-performance and incompetence of the AEDC as a national embarrassment, saying that the suspension of the management team subsists until further notice. Meanwhile, in a memorandum of understanding (MOU) jointly signed by the Minister of State Power, Godi Jadi Agba, the Chairman Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC), Sanusi Gaba, Director General Bureau of Public Enterprises Alex Okoli, Comrade Joe Ajaero, on behalf of the union, the federal government ordered the suspension of the strike. It said outstanding emoluments and entitlements of staff will be paid within 21 days. And therefore, for this reason, President Muhammadu Buhari had yet agreed and signed that they should be suspended indefinitely while the interim governing board takes over with immediate effect.
Condolence to the families of those that were said to have been killed during a clash with the ISWAP members, which include Brigadier General Zama Zekusu and 3 other soldiers that were killed during a clash with the ISWAP, saying that he has sent his heartfelt condolence to the Chief of Staff to accept his condolences and convey same to the members of the families of those who lost their lives. Also, the army, ISWAP, continue battle of 8 hours, counting many terrorists killed and gun trucks. Many terrorists killed and gun trucks destroyed, and 3 others. Same news as the Nigerian army and ISWAP is said to have continued the battle at Askira, Borno. The military authority has given a heads up on the encounter where many fighters of the Islamic State in West Africa province, ISWAP, have been killed and many of their 16 gun trucks destroyed. The battle is in its 8 hours as at the time of this update, and the terrorists were said to have invaded Askira town in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State on Saturday morning around 9. In a statement on Saturday evening, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, Army spokesperson, confirmed the troops of Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Adenkai have neutralized several Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP terrorists during a recent encounter in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State. In the fierce encounter, which is still raging as at the time of filing this report, troops supported by the air component of Operation Adenkai (OPHK) have destroyed the 5 A-Jet, 2 A-29, 2 Dragon vehicles, and 9 gun trucks. Sadly, as said earlier, a gallant senator, Brigadier General Zama Zekusu, and 3 soldiers paid the supreme price in a very rare display of gallantry as they provided reinforcements in the counter-offensive against the terrorists, and the family of the senior officer and the soldiers have yet been contacted. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, commiserates with the families and relations of the fallen heroes. He also directed that the troops continue in the ferocious counter-offensive and hot pursuit to eliminate the remnants of the fleeing terrorists. And this is also how the ISWAP has actually been reported to have stunned the brigade commander and others in Borno. The sources further revealed that the insurgents who were on a revenge mission following the killing of one of their top commanders at the Kalangal village of Askira Uba, of which the attack led to the death of Brigadier General Zama Zokushi, who is the commander of the 28th Task Force Brigade, Chibok local government area of Borno State. It was said that the suspected groups of the ISWAP on Saturday, November 13, actually killed these gallant officers while on their way to reinforce troops at Bongulwa village near Askira Uba local government area, which came under a series of attacks on Saturday and other days last week. Sources revealed that the insurgents who were on a revenge mission following the killing of one of their top commanders of Kalangal village, Askira Uba, have succeeded in attacking Nigerian troops in Askira Uba, Gamdu, Buniyadi, and different locations in the southeast. And this was also confirmed and reported by the Vanguard News. Another source said the military troops, with support from Air Force Task team, pursued some insurgents to nearby hideout of Kalangal village and killed one of the topmost commander and over 50 terrorists in the encounter last week. Hence, the series of terrorist attacks, ambushes witnessed within the last 7 days across the theater of the operation at Nkai. An intelligence officer revealed that the ISWAP terrorists who invaded the town at about 9 a.m. on Saturday destroyed telecommunication masts with guns and other firearms in their possession, forcing residents to flee. Another member of Vigilante who assisted the troops during the encounter but did not want his name mentioned for security reasons said the brigade commander alongside his 3 soldiers were killed in an ambush while on their mission for reinforcement operation along the Askira-Chibok-Damboa road axis. Some parts of Askira Uba share porous boundaries with Sambisa Forest, which is the hideout of terrorists, due to closure of Maiduguri Damaturu Road, which is about 150 kilometers, takes like 2 hours to reach by the motorists. It is now taking more than 5 to 10 hours to reach Askira if motorists took the only optional roads of Maiduguri Bama Gwoza or Maiduguri Damaturu Gombe Mubi Road, which is over 500 kilometer drive from Maiduguri, the state's capital. The newspaper gathered that at Gamdu town in Kaga local government of Borno State, ISWAP terrorists suffered a devastating blows in the hands of troops. Unfortunately, 3 special force operatives